Hello, my name is Ann Staley, and I'm a writer here in Corvallis. And I'm going to read two poems of my own, and then a poem that I really admire by someone else. And then I'm going to share a book that I really like a lot. And the book you may not ever have seen. It is just an exquisite book called Witness. So I'm going to start with a poem of mine. This is a poem from my very first book, and it's called The Metolius, Moss, and Wild Morels. I am the trees bending with night storm winds. I am the wave breaking white over rock. I am the forest stump, wild morels, and a canyon creek deadfall, catching water's reflected light. I am the nightscape and the blue boat on Clear Lake. I am the deer haven and the deer. I am the trail honoring Allen and someone walking there in spring snow. The Metolius and its reflection. I am the Ochco summit and the Philomath landscape. I am the fir cone and branch with moss. I am the ravine where Spring Creek runs wet and runs dry, and Spring Creek again and again. I am the crow and the starling. I am Peterson's at 3 a.m. and 3 a.m. with wind-blown leaves. I am the invisible stars, the lunar eclipse, the moon itself, and the shadow of Earth covering it. I am the whole dream of these things. You see, I am alive, I am alive, I am alive. And this is a poem from my third book of poetry, and its title is Instruction, and it's a prose poem. So it's going to sound like prose. It's not lined out the way a poem is lined out, but it has both sides are match and are so it makes a square of a poem. Instruction. I am reminded of the love poem I recently read that begins with a line from Tagore. We live in this world when we love it. I wonder now, how can you not admire the crocodile's jaw, or the way baby quail line up to follow their mother, the way the moth approaches light, the graceful beauty of the ginkgo's golden fall, the giraffe's long, long, long neck, the way walking or ironing or washing dishes can be a meditation, the way the cat turns over, hoping you'll rub her belly, the way a grandchild resembles her grandmother, the way light fills a room and moves across it as the day goes on, leaves rustling outside in Pacific winds. We fall in love every day, or we die slowly in tall buildings with elevators and air conditioning, surrounded by teams of lawyers making claims on behalf of Exxon or Microsoft. Let my eyes follow the jay or the junco or the seagull. Let me count the waves washing ashore as the sun sets. Let me love this world. And this is a poem by William Butler Yeats. This one you may know yourself. It's just a beauty. It's 3 4-line stanzas. And its title is The Lake Isle of Innisfree. I will arise and go now, and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin build there of clay and wattles made. 9 bean rows will I have there, a hive for the honeybee, and live alone in the bee-loud glade. And I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow, dropping from the vales of the morning to where the cricket sings. There's midnights all a glimmer, and noon a purple glow, and evening full of linnets' wings. I will arise and go now, for always night and day I hear the lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore, while I stand on the roadway or the pavement gray. I hear it in the deep heart's core. William Butler Yeats. Now, I wished I'd written that poem. And a book I'd like to show you titled Witness, and it's a series of black and white photographs which are photographs of the endangered species. And there are 2 from each state of the Union, but for Hawaii, which is of course being destroyed, mega house by mega house, there are about 10 photographs of things that have been destroyed, or things on the endangered species in Hawaii. And the 2 photographers are Susan Middleton and David Lichwager. They made an appearance here in Corvallis. This is how I know the book, and I went up to OSU where they were doing a presentation. And the first thing that popped up, and this is like a movie screen size image, and it's on the back of the cover, is this one green leaf. And the introduction is by E.O. Wilson, and he says on the back of the book, each species is a masterpiece, which I just love. So let me show you some photographs from here so you can see what we've got. So this is called Mead's milkweed, and they have a color photo as well. And then down along here is information, where it grows, for animals, like how many of the kind of animal is left, the habitat, the range, the threats, and so forth. And here's another poem, or here's another, no, this is a poem, really. This is a northern spotted owl, which of course we know it's endangered. And it's just a beautiful black and white photo of a spotted owl. And then I have one more to show you. No, I guess I don't. Well, oh, I know. I wanted to read a little bit of the prose. At the back of the book, they have the pictures in small, a small copy of the picture. And this is what it says about the spotted owl. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but just the first paragraph. On silent wings, a northern spotted owl glides through a dense stand of Douglas fir in the Pacific Northwest and perches. A rustle in the leaf litter below reaches one of the owl's ears. a fraction of a second before reaching the other. The owl homes in on its prey, swoops down and snatches a wood rat with its talons. It brings the food to its nest site in the jagged top of a dead tree and greets its mate with a contact call, woo-wee. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.